Hello, singers. I'm Rita Castillo. Welcome to my channel where you learn to sing for real. Today, I have a quick tip for you that I think you're going to love. Have you ever sung a final long note in a song and then suddenly at the very end, you find your voice dropping out and fading away? Or maybe the pitch drops a little bit and that big belty tone fizzles? Well, I have a tip for that very situation. And this is in a video about how to sustain a note, but how to keep it strong to the end. So what happens sometimes at the end of a song, or even a phrase in a song, is that the brain senses that the song is over and gives the body directions to relax. It's calling out, hey, show's over, and it sends signals to the body to get ready for the next task. So we have to override this default, and singing involves a lot of overriding of defaults sometimes. So when the body gets that signal, the setup of the structures that you had in place for the final last note, they suddenly relax, and that tone can change or the pitch can drop. So it's only an instant in the song, but it can kind of ruin what was a flawless performance. So the structures I'm talking about, examples would be the larynx, the positioning of the larynx, or the soft palate, or the muscles in the back of the neck, your rib expansion, even the position of the jaw. Whatever you have set up for that note, they suddenly relax at the very end. So the rule I tell my students is stop the sound before you drop the effort. The effort meaning where the work is happening. And that's true in any part of the song, but the ending is really important because the audience remembers the first note of your song and the last. So the rule does make sense, but sometimes it's easier said than done. So I have a trick for this. And the trick is pretend there's another note after that last note. And it sounds silly, but it works every time. So what does that look like? And make that note a little higher. So let's say the last note of your song is you, and you're singing it and it drops. You hear that little. So pretend it's you. In fact, sing it so you can feel what that feels like. Now you're going to sing your final note and imagine that last little bump up note. You. And it's like it braces your voice just a little longer and keeps it there where it belongs. So let me show you in a song. There's a song called Gold by Linda Eder. And almost at the end, she belts out the word gold and she holds it forever. I'm going to just hold it for 8 beats. And my brain knows it's 8 beats. It's going to start relaxing just before that. And I'm going to let it do that. And so we're going to let it drop the effort. And once I touched the gold. You hear that little sour drop. Now I'm going to be sure not to drop my effort and imagine that final note. And once I touched the gold. It does help. Now, I'm not talking about purposely changing the last moment because you can. You could give it an aspirate offset or something. Gold! You know, on purpose is okay. Or decrescendo. Gold! And soften on purpose. I'm just talking about when you're accidentally fizzling out. And this isn't just for intense belt notes. This skill is just as important for those tender, soft, final notes as well. Because there's a lot of work that goes into singing a clear, gentle tone, and you don't want to spoil it by letting it fall flat at the end. So at the end of Gold, there's a gentle line, I once held the gold. So I'll do it both ways. I'm going to drop the effort, and then I'm going to hold the effort. I once held the gold. That would be a terrible way to end a song. I'm going to imagine gold. I once held the gold. So try this tip next time you're having trouble with the ending of your song. Don't just let it fall off the cliff. Give your voice a little extra boost in bracing with this little mental tip. And practice it a few times and get the feel for it. And after a while, you won't have to imagine that extra note anymore. I hope that you enjoyed this tip. Let me know in the comments how it worked for you. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I would sure appreciate it if you would. And don't forget to hit the bell icon so you'll be notified when the next video is uploaded. Hey, if you'd like to find out more about me, check out my website, ritacastillovoice.com. I'm also on Facebook, Rita Castillo Voice, and you can join my private Facebook group, Rita Castillo Voice Empowerment. I would love for you to join. You do have to answer 3 easy questions so I know that you're a real person. I won't ask for your email or anything. I just want to know that you're not a robot. And there's many videos there, and you can upload your videos and show us what you're up to. Well, thank you for watching. And as I always say, stay brilliant and sing on. Bye for now.